You don't need her. I was talking to a student yesterday. He was very, very needy. He still is, obviously. It takes some work to get rid of that kind of stuff, but he's extremely needy and he needs to let go of his needy, codependent behaviors. I'm making this video because, look, I make a lot of videos off of things I see during coaching and things I see guys doing these days. I think this does stem from a lack of masculinity in your lives, the guys' lives that I'm trying to speak to. Look, when a woman breaks up with you, in her head, a lot of the times when she walks away, what I'm seeing a lot is a good portion of it, maybe 80%, is that woman getting to the point mentally through consistent negativity, through consistent emotional something like the same feeling will come up over and over. She will eventually not feel like your partner. She will feel like not totally like a mother. She will feel like she is above you, like she's your caretaker. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because many of you, through complacency, insecurity, too much, and however the negativity comes up, you're causing your woman to not look at you in an attractive light anymore. I'm making this part because I want you guys to understand that you guys don't need anyone and you don't need women. The only reason that people think that they need people is because they're insecure. They're weak inside. And they don't want to go out there and they don't want to, they don't want to practice being alone. They don't want to practice being in their own space and having their own ideas because people have a sense of safety through other people's ideas and other people's existences. Yes, we are social creatures. But you shouldn't need that. And a lot of the people that I coach are definitely codependent, needy people. Now, there is a book called Codependent No More. I have not read it through its entirety, but I heard it's now. I don't like recommending things that I have not read, but check it out and make a decision for yourself. However, what I want to instill in you guys is attractive behaviors. One of the most attractive things to women is you being a strong, masculine man that doesn't need her. When you break away from your mother and father, your parents, when you're a teenager or you're young, when you break away from them, you create your own world now. You're part of their world. They were your parent, and now you create your world. Well, what are so many people doing now? They're getting into relationships while they still live with their parents, while they live at home, while they, didn't have time to cultivate their own world, their own bubble. So they go straight from mommy and daddy tits, right, to a girlfriend without having that time to themselves as a man. And part of them probably didn't even feel like they could do it. When you go through a breakup, you're going to feel this extreme need for that person because your identity is tied into having people around you. So you are literally, and this is why it's so hard to have that separation, because you're literally creating a new identity. You're creating a new version of yourself when you break up with that person. So your old self, right, it doesn't recognize what's going on because you're like, oh my God, I don't have anybody around me to bounce my ideas off of and to hug me while I'm, because you don't really realize that that's such an ingrained part of you. And then when your relationship ends, you don't know what to do. So I want you to understand that that old identity and that new identity are going to be created, but it takes time. And see, sometimes what you'll see is the camera will fade in and out because I have a blur effect around my head. So you'll see that these lights should all be blurred. But if I put my finger here, see how it unblurs right there? Well, when I put my hands here, it'll fuck up with the thing. Anyway, your new identity and your old identity are going to be part of you. And you're going to be really confused. This is why a lot of people they have a really hard time with no contact. On top of all the emotions that you feel when the relationship ends, you don't really know who you are anymore because you're forced into growth. And that's the best thing. And that's the biggest understanding, the biggest breakthrough you can have right now, even though it's unwanted. It's like when you're a child and your parent does something to you or for you because it's for your best. It's in your best interest, even though you don't even know it yet. Right? It's like they take away things from you so you can learn. And that's exactly what this is. But think about it in like maybe a God perspective or a universe perspective. And when someone exits your life, when someone leaves you, it's because you need to grow. You need to grow and find, look, a relationship and the outer world is a reflection of yourself. It's a reflection of how you feel inside. If you choose a partner and that partner's shitty, I'm not saying you are a shitty person, but you don't know how to choose a partner that's really for you. You might be choosing that partner because they're around, because they're available, right? Instead of choosing a partner that's actually for you, that's compatible with you. See, really high self-esteem people, they won't go out with someone who's not compatible with them. So it's really, really important for you to understand that, because again, your inner reality, how you feel inside, is going to create your outer reality. This has to do with money. This has to do with relationships, everything. So if you choose a partner, you have to understand that, why am I choosing this person? And you have to start thinking and asking that question. Why are you choosing that person? Right? Are they even good for me? Is this person good for me? So think about that kind of stuff, guys. And then from there, you can start, and then you fall in love, right? But when you fall in love, well, now you're in a trap, because that person might not even be the right person for you. You guys might not even be compatible. Do you even have the same values, right? Some people they break up over politics, political issues. Some people break up because of, finances and stuff like that. But look, at the end of the day, you don't need anybody. And you want to choose someone and invite someone into your life that is going to be, because you feel inside like that person that you're hanging out with, right? You've vetted them. You've taken your time to get to know them. What are their interests? What do they like? You invite them into your world because it matches yours. Not just because you're in need to have sex. Not just because you're in need to have companionship and get hugs at night. So this is why every guy needs to be walking, lifting weights, spinning plates. I talk about that because when you date, you get to experience many different people. So say you're dating 10 people at the same time. There's going to be one or two of them that you like more. And the funny thing is, because I'm getting guys through this right now. I'm helping guys go through the dating phase right now because they came into my program. Coaching right with me is a permanent thing. And some of those guys, some people stick around, some people don't. Some people just delete the app and move on after, because they're so gung-ho on getting their exes back, and I guess they feel like they, can go on and do better. And it's completely fine. It's really important for these guys that I'm helping now to just go out there and experience. I have a couple guys that are really looking for relationships, which is the wrong mentality. Being okay without a relationship is far more important mentally, because what will happen is you'll start attracting someone into your life that really likes you, and they really like your energy and your attitude. But guys these days, especially the guys that I'm coaching, they're so gung-ho on getting into another relationship. It's like they're trying to fill that need again. Look, you don't need anybody. You don't need to be with someone, and you don't need to be, just around someone's energy. Cultivate your own, right? Build who you want to be. Who do you want to be? Who do you want to become? What does that person do every day? You're a culmination of your habits. That's all you are. As a human being, that's all you are. Now, you're a spiritual person trapped in this meat suit, in my opinion, right? Get one of these and make a habit stack, okay? So a habit stack is a super cool thing that there's a book on it. But what do your daily habits look like? What does that entail, right? And it's going to be something that you can use to really move that needle forward. Now check out my other channel, Kyle Johnson Daily Vibration. That's going to be a personal development, raise consciousness. That is my Raise Consciousness channel, and you guys can jump over there and watch that. But I talk about this stuff a lot more over there. And it's really important. Ask and start looking and directing our lives. You're the scriptwriter, actor, director. Remember that. And you don't need anybody else, right? People will come to you, and they'll want to be around you, and they'll want to be around your energy because you are attractive. That's it. At the end of the day, that's it. Don't overthink it. Don't overcomplicate it. It's that simple, guys. Stay cool. Take it easy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Coaching is down below. Reach out to me on Instagram. Everything's down below in the description box if you want to reach out to me. If you want coaching or anything like that, I'm there for you.